Hi, everybody, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Um, this is LaToya Burns-Conwell, Avon representative, and also leadership representative with Avon, independent sales representative and leadership representative with Avon. Thank you so much again for visiting my page. This video is created for all of the single mothers out there who are pursuing their career in Avon. This is very dear to my heart, and I had a young lady who reached out to me on Facebook, and she pretty much poured her heart out, and she stated that she was ready to give up on Avon, that she is a single mother, and that she is finding it impossible to sell Avon and be a single mother at the same time. She said it's impossible to do. And of course, she's actually not on my team. And I asked her, I said, well, have you talked to your upline about it? And she said, yes, she had talked to her upline about it, but her upline told her to keep pushing, keep persevering. I said, did she give you any tips or anything like that? And she said, no. She said, but you know what the crazy thing about it is? She said, I don't know if she even could give me any tips. And I thought about it at first, and I said, you know what? The truth of the matter is that if you've never really been in that situation before, unless somebody physically trains you on how to assist your downline members who are dealing with that issue, you're really not going to know what to say, except for keep pushing. You can do it. I have faith in you. And a lot of times the leadership representative, they mean it. They really do have faith in you. They really do think you're going to push and persevere. But the truth of the matter is that it's hard. It's hard. I've been in Avon since April of 2009. I just got married, 2012, July of 2012. I was a single mother before then, and it's harder to do a business when you are a single mother. However, it can be done. So what I want to do is I want to give you a few tidbits to try to help you out. And what I will like to ask also is that if there are any other representatives out there who are single parents and you're running your Avon business and you're doing pretty good, please leave some comments below to try to help any other representatives who may be struggling. Because I've even, as a matter of fact, I was actually looking on YouTube to see if I could find any videos from people who are single parents. And to be totally honest with you, I'm not saying there aren't any out there, but I was looking for about 4 hours and I didn't find anything up there. So I guess this would probably officially be the first one. And hopefully you guys will share this information with any of your downline, any leadership representatives that are looking at this. Please share this with your downline to help encourage them. What I want to say first off is that you can do it. You can make it. First, foremost tip that I would like to give you is do not treat Avon like it's a hobby. You have to treat it like it's a business. When I finally got out of that, I noticed that I began to push a lot harder in areas of my business that I didn't even know was an issue at first. Use your children. This is going to sound horrible, but use your children as a platform to reach new customers. You're going into daycares. Begin talking to some of the other mothers there. Let them know that you're an Avon representative. Tell them right off the bat, this is not a get-rich-quick thing, but it's something that they could put extra money in their pockets with. Ask them if they would like to partner with you, and you guys do it together. Say, you know what, I have not arrived yet, but I really do have faith that this is going to be a great opportunity for me, as well as something that I can leave for my babies. As a matter of fact, does it sound like something you would be interested in? Would you like to make an additional $300 to $500 per month in income? I don't have all of the answers, but I do have an upline that does have the answers, and she's helping me, and I'm starting to make it. And would you like to jump in on the action? It just costs $15 to start up. I can get you started online right now. Just give me your information. We could do this right now. It's $20 altogether. That does include the shipping. That's the shipping also. They can have the information shipped to you as soon as possible. You can have your website up and running within the hour. That's something that you can use for those of you who are struggling, but you're also interested in leadership. You can't say that. And everything that I'm saying is absolutely positively true. I'm not going to make anything up, especially if I have my face right here in front of the world. I'm not going to make anything up. Something else that I would like to also mention too is that you can sell Avon online. How to do that? Use your social media. Use your Facebook page. Use Twitter. Use LinkedIn. Use your Google Plus. Tell people about your Avon business. Call people, text them, let them know about your Avon business. Say, hey, look, do you think you could do me a favor? I'm going to forward some information to you on Facebook. Could you please like and share it for me? Send it out to as many people as possible, please. It would be a tremendous blessing for me. Anybody who really knows you and knows that you're very sincere won't have a problem with helping you. The irony of it is that this will also show you who's really in your corner. Who can you really depend on? A lot of times, and I'm going to tell you something, and I'm not trying to be all sanctimonious and religious up here, but I was praying. I had to ask God, I need you to help me with my Avon business. And this is even recent. This is just a few months ago. I said, God, it seems like my business is stagnant. I don't know what else can I do. And just as clear as day, it hit me. We have to stop trying to deal with the exact same people in our circle. It's insanity. What is the definition of insanity? Doing the exact same thing but expecting different results. Do not work under the spirit of insanity. Let's be more wise about this thing. Sometimes we're going to the same people who have already proven to us that they don't have our best interests at heart. And then there are some people who do, but they just can't help us. And I understand that you would love to help me. I appreciate the fact that you have such a great heart. But the truth of the matter is that I need to associate with some people that can help me. Not saying that you need to drop those people to the side. I'm not saying that. Don't misunderstand me. But what I'm saying is do not devote all of your time to the same people who can't even help you progress. Those are the people that, if they're really genuine in heart, those are the people that you go back to help them once you have gotten to a certain point. But it's like the blind leading the blind. If you're struggling and I'm asking you to help me, and you're asking me to help you, we're not going to get anywhere. We're just going to keep bumping heads. Help me. No, help me. No, help me. No, help me. Sometimes we have to think outside of the box. Another tip that I would like to give you is think smarter, not harder. Think about your Avon business like this. And this is actually something that I just started implementing in my Avon business. Is that instead of me focusing solely on going out and prospecting individuals, what I have discovered that helps me is when I go to mass people. Go to businesses. You can leave 3 brochures with one business and get 10 customers off of those 3 books. You didn't waste a lot of gas, because gas, look, even with some gas prices going low, I don't know if by the time some of you guys look at this video, it may have gone back up again. I don't know. But a lot of us, we're trying to make it. It's not easy out here being a single parent. It's not easy. And although I'm married, some of you guys are married also, and you might be like me, where your children are with you most of the time. You know, and your source of income is pretty much the main source of income. You see what I'm saying? So think smarter, not harder. Also, pretend as though you're talking to somebody else who is just like you. Or pretend like somebody's talking to you about Avon. That's the best way to put it. Somebody's talking to you about Avon. What could they say to you to convince you to join their team? With all that you have going on in your life, what could they say to you to convince you to join their team? What could they say to you to convince you to become a customer? Okay? Now, the other part to that too, for those of you who need money like ASAP, tell your customers to pay up front. No, not to use the money, but so that when you place your order with Avon, right off the back, you can send that money to Avon. You have the money on hand, whatever your commission is. Now, the only flip part to that is that you have to be a little wise about that, because we still have the 30-day money back guarantee. So you don't want to use a lot of the profits off of things that some customers may be asking to get their money back for. That doesn't happen often, but it does happen. And so you don't want to take the chance of, here it is, you've done a $100 order, you made $30 off of it, you go fill your tank up with $30. One of your customers say, oh, you know, I ordered the wrong size. My cousin went on ahead and she went through another Avon representative. Guys, I'm speaking from experience. My cousin, she went on ahead and ordered it from me through another representative. So I'm just going to go ahead and give this back to you. Could I get my money back? Uh-oh. Yeah, I could give you your money back. The problem is I've already spent my profit where I could have given her money back from that particular item. You guys get what I'm saying? So just make sure you be wise with that. It's good to have a lot of customers so you can have that cushion to fall back on. If you're working with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 customers and you're sucking up all your profits as soon as it comes in, you might have a little problem on your hand. Okay? So this is just a little something to try to help you guys out. Also, like I mentioned before with social media, make sure you get your information out there. You don't want to hag people. You don't want to annoy people, but you definitely want to get your information out there. Call people directly. Okay? Call people directly and ask them if they would be interested in becoming an Avon customer. Instead of going directly to their homes to drop off the Avon brochure, forward them to your e-store. Now, here's the ball and chain with that. You can't get no more than 20% off of that unless you're President's Club, then it's 25%. But you can't get any more than 20% off of those products. Okay? But for those of you who may not have transportation, or you have transportation, your transportation acting a little funny right now, or you don't have enough money for gas right now, that is a good way to keep your Avon business flowing. Also, make sure you've already set everything up for you to get your direct deposit. You definitely want to make sure you're doing that so that when customers are going to your website and they're placing orders, Avon can be sending you your profits. Okay, so make sure you have all of that lined up as well. Now, here's another little tidbit. This is something that I'm offering to my customers. I'm going to try it for campaign. I don't know if I'm going to do it for campaign 1 just yet, but I do know for a fact I'm going to try it for campaign 2, 3, and I believe campaign 4. I believe it is. And I've written it down because it's going in my newsletter. That's another thing too. Have a newsletter, guys. This will help people stay on top of ordering from you and things like that. I'm offering free Avon products or a 5 to 10% discount to my customers who pick up their order from my home. Interesting. Now, of course, you have some people that are like, oh my God, what if you're dealing with a psycho? Oh my God, what if it... Okay, the truth of the matter is if they have your name and your number, they could probably go on whitepages.com, do reverse phone look up your information, whatever, and they can get your home address anyways. Now, of course, the irony is that mine really isn't listed. But the people that I trust, I do that. That's what they're going to be receiving inside of their newsletter. So hopefully those little tidbits were able to help you guys. I would also like to suggest to you to find a babysitter, somebody who believes in you and believes in your business. If you don't have the money to pay for daycare right now, to let them know, say, look, I'm trying to really work on my Avon business right now. Could you please watch my children for me? 2 days out of the week, all I need is just 2 hours each one of those days. Make sure you get your time in because you do not want to burn your bridges. And when you when the Lord does start blessing you along the lines with this Avon business, make sure you be a blessing to those people who looked out for you also. Contact your upline. Let them know some of the issues that you're having. Say, look, do you know anybody in our district that would be willing to watch my children for me for just a couple of hours? I'm going to be totally honest with you guys. Kids nowadays are bad. Some kids are bad. So you're going to find a lot of people who probably normally wouldn't have mind doing it that are now like, I don't want to take any chances. I don't know her children. They might be crazy. You know what I'm saying? So don't be offended if people say no. That more than likely is the reason why. Either it's because they've discovered that your children really are bad. Come on, let's just be real. We're going to call a spade a spade. I told you guys before, I'm very transparent. Either they've discovered that your children are really bad, or it's because they really don't know you, and their concern is that your children could be bad. Okay, so if people say no, don't get offended by it. Do book toss. Okay, that's a good way you can have your children in the car with you when you're doing that. Do book toss. Say, for instance, you don't have transportation, but you have your kids with you. Leave brochures on your neighbor's doors. Do like a little walk with your children. Leave the brochures on their doors. If you have children that are old enough, ask them to give a brochure to the bus driver. Give a brochure to their teacher, to, music teacher, to the RTC instructor, to the home ec teacher, anything. If they're old enough to do it, let them do that. And you can even also tell your children to say, look, I need you to do me a favor. I'm going to give you 10 brochures. The 10 houses down from us here, I need you to put a brochure on every one of those doors for me. And when you come back, I'll give you some money if you can afford it. If not, then just let your children know. Say, look, mommy doesn't have it right now. Daddy doesn't have it right now. But we're doing this, and we're stepping out on faith, and we know that we're going to be blessed. That God is going to look out for us. So when I get blessed, you get blessed. Just be honest with your children. I did it with my son, and the Lord is blessing. Okay? I have not yet arrived. But things are definitely shifting for me, and I thank God for that. So keep the faith. Keep your head up, guys. I promise you it's going to get better. It's going to get better. Just have the faith. Stay motivated. Stay encouraged. Check out some of these YouTube videos from some of these people that are in Avon that have been in for a very long time, because that in itself can be motivation for you to keep you going. Sometimes we gotta motivate ourselves. A song that I love dearly, I think it's by Donald Lawrence. It says, sometimes you gotta encourage yourself. Hey, look in the mirror and tell yourself you're gonna make it, because you have to make it. You are dependent on it. Your babies are dependent on it. Your family is dependent on it. Your future depends on it. You can do this. You got it. Keep the faith. Keep your head up. If you made it this far, you can keep going a little bit further. All right. So hopefully this has been very helpful for you guys. I really hope that this has been very helpful for you. Understand, I've been there before. You're not getting these tips from somebody who is just trying to make up things that sounds good. I've been there before. I'm giving you some advice of things that I've done myself that has helped me out a lot. So again, for anybody else that may be out there, if you have any other tips, please make sure you put those tips in the comment field for other people to be able to read. Make sure you do subscribe, because I'll also be offering other tips and things like that to help you with your business. Make sure you visit my blog page, which is LaToya'sOffice.weebly.com. Also, check me out on Facebook, facebook.com/LaToya Burns 2012, which is LaToya Burns. And of course, if you're looking to buy or sell Avon, feel free to hit me up on Facebook as well. Or you can go directly to startavon.com, and you'll enter in reference code LaToya Burns. It's LaToya Burns. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I think I've hit my goal. Yes, I did not want to go over 20 minutes. Yay. All right. So thank you so much, guys, for checking out this video. Again, I hope it's been very helpful and a blessing for you. Feel free to share this with anybody on your downline team, anybody else in Avon that you know who are single parents and they're trying their best to make it. We got this, guys. We can do this together. Thank you so much, and you guys have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.